is poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I finally had a little bit of time to record some of my meal prep vids. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded one, but without further ado, let's hop into this. Today we're making a simple beef recipe, probably gonna be the simplest thing you guys have ever cooked before. It is a Filipino Bistek recipe. First things first, let's go ahead and go over the ingredients. So we're going to need thin sliced beef or milanesa cut steak. This is going to be about 1 1/3 pound that I'm using. We're also going to be using 3/4 low sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of minced fresh garlic, half a red onion sliced into rings, and last but not least, 2 whole lemons. Make sure to cut your milanesa steak into smaller strips. Right here I've gone ahead and cut them into about 2.5 inches wide to about 4 to 5 inches in length. After you cook these, it's going to be about the perfect size to consume in about 1 to 2 bites. As you can see here, they are very thin beef steaks. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your lemons, go ahead and squeeze the lemon juice over the beef. Make sure you coat all that, get all the juice out of those lemons, followed by pour that soy sauce all over the steak. We're going to make a nice little marinade here. Follow this up by adding the amount of pepper you would like on your steak. I did not include it in the initial ingredients, simply because some people might not want pepper. This is mostly up to your preference. So once you've added that pepper in, go ahead and mix the marinade and the pepper with the steak, making sure that you coat all that beef as evenly as possible. Now, I highly suggest allowing the meat to marinate for about 30 minutes at least, but if you're short on time and you're really hungry, you can go ahead and cook it as is. So moving on to cooking it, let's get our pan nice and hot, throw it on medium heat. I'm gonna be using coconut oil here. You don't have to necessarily use coconut oil. You can use any cooking oil that you prefer. Go ahead and get it nice and hot. We're gonna dump in our minced garlic and sort of brown that off. Usually takes probably 30 seconds if your pan is hot enough. Once we've browned our garlic, we are going to be dumping in our steak. Go ahead and drop it in piece by piece to kind of lay it flat. We just want to brown the steak a little bit. Once you get a nice layer going at the bottom, you can dump in the majority of your steak on top. Give it a nice little mix and dump the marinade on top of it before you cover it and allow it to cook through. The cook time for this recipe is going to be about 7 minutes. What you're going to do about halfway through, about the 3.5 minute mark, is take the lid off, give the meat and marinade a nice little stir, and leave the lid off. What you're going to do is you're going to reduce the sauce, get that moisture to evaporate a little bit. It's going to thicken the sauce up ever so slightly and make this dish even better. When the 7-minute cook time is up, you can go ahead and kill the heat to the pan. You're going to layer the top of your bistek with onion rings that you cut previously. Go ahead and recover the pan. The residual heat and steam is going to cook through to those onions. Leave it covered for about 5 minutes, and at which point you can go ahead and serve and enjoy your bistek. Typically, I eat it with rice, but you're more than welcome to try it with any other carb of your choice. I am going to be posting more meal prep videos in the coming weeks as I run out of food. So if you're brand new here, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Hit that like if you found this video helpful. And until next time, I will see you guys. Stay happy, stay healthy. Peace.